Welcome to this week's episode of Mainly Motorsports, and we're on location at the Bentley's All Eras Car Show here, and we have a ton of cars here surrounding us, Steve.
Oh my God, this thing grows and grows and grows every year. And what I don't think people realize, there's cars here from as far away as Pocono, Pennsylvania. The guy came up last year, brought his car, said, I'll be back next year. Travels throughout the night to get here. We'll travel throughout the night to get home. And, a lot of tracks represented. A lot of the tracks, the short tracks that we get to, Beech Ridge, Oxford, Star Speedway, Lee USA Speedway, Hudson, Wiscasset, Speedway 95. There's just so much here to see. It's a great time. It's midweek. And this has been going on for 4 or 5 years. And the neat part about it is there's so much history here too, and you being a young whippersnapper, you know what I mean, and Thursday Thunder is, and that's, in Beech Ridge and all that, that's kind of where your forte is now. Yeah. But as you go around and you look at this stuff, do you believe guys drove those cars?
It's crazy. So I was looking at Bentley's car that he has over here, and it's just crazy seeing, I was talking to someone about that earlier, the enhancements in race cars from like the olden days to today is just incredible, from the seats to like the safety equipment. It's just, as a race fan, a young race fan, it's like almost like mind-blowing just seeing these old cars out here.
No, absolutely. And the history that's here, the people walking around, we have a car here that won Talladega, in the NASCAR, we call it the Monster Energy Cup now, but back in the Winston Cup days, it won Talladega with Ron Bouchard. We got cars that are going to race on a weekly basis. And starting this week, it's already happened by the time people see this, but it hasn't happened for the guys that are here tonight yet. It's Thursday Thunder, and what a great night for them guys to come and display their sponsors, talk to people, talk about their race season. It officially hasn't started yet. So why don't we go catch up with a few Thunder drivers and see what their excitement is, because now they're going to get to start racing. So why don't you go catch up with Bob Darrell Wilson, and then we'll catch up with a couple others as we open this week's show of Mainly Motorsports right here on location from Bentley Saloon, 1601 Portland Road in Arundel, one of our major supporters at the Bentley's All Eras Race Car Show.
Welcome back to Mainly Motorsports. We're back at the Bentley's All Eras Race Car Show. Ton of cars here, and we're just talking about Thursday Night Thunder coming up this week at Beech Ridge. And I'm here with Bob Darrell Wilson. We got his 03 behind us, his Mad Bomber, and it's looking great. So Bob, could you tell us a little bit about the preparation that went into making this race ready?
Well, this car is a new car to me, and me and Mike Ramsey put a lot of work in it over the winter time, and it's got a fresh cage. It's safe. Should be pretty fast. I'm excited. This is my third year doing the JV Bomber. It should be a good time. I'm pumped.
We were talking, me and you were talking a little bit earlier about, you got a little bit of a welding job here on the car, and like you said, completely new car and new roll cage, and it's like you said, safety is just very important, so it's good that that's all locked in for this season.
Yeah, yes. It can get a little rough. It's a lot of inexperienced people, and but it's a good time, and it's a learning experience, and get your hand in the motorsports.
And what's one of your favorite things about racing in the Mad Bombers division? I know people think that it's one of the craziest divisions on Thursday nights, so what's one thing or some things that you do love about racing that division?
It's definitely meeting the new guys and seeing what, we all kind of give each other crap, but we get on the track, it's a fist fight with American muscle, it's what we can do with them. It's a good time.
And car shows like this are a great way. Me and Steve were talking about to get your sponsors out there and to kind of show them off for this, kind of kick off to the season. So who are some of the big sponsors that you have that you would like to thank for helping you get to this point?
Wow, I have Cale Grant here at Two Guys Cleaning. They're out of South Portland, Maine. He's a big backer for me. My mother, believe it or not, behind the scenes, she's my tire lady. That's a real big thing. I got Probably Auto. They help me buy some fuel. Ramsey behind scenes, and even the old Dirty Lou comes over in the evening sometimes and gives me a hand. So it's a community event, and there's a lot of people that got their hands into it. Definitely.
And what are some of your major goals going into this season?
I've had a tough time. We've had a strong car. We've had some ups and downs. I'd like to see me in victory lane, of course, but we need a piece of equipment. We need to get up. I'd like to see some top fives, some top threes. a podium finish at least would be a good goal for me. You know, so.
And it's definitely a good goal, and we definitely look forward to seeing this one out on track this season.
Oh, thank you very much, and you'll definitely see me there.
As we continue our way around Bentley's All Eras Race Car Show and catch up with some of these Thursday Thunder drivers, caught up with a young man who's got a beautiful car, Devin McConaughey, and he's headed over to Thursday Thunder, your second year of competition, and pretty excited, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't wait. Next Thursday's our opener night at 7. Should be fun. Hopefully we get a few more wins this year, but we'll see.
A few more wins. You race 10 times a year. You picked up a win as a rookie. I mean, did you expect that, honestly, coming into your rookie season?
No, I wanted one, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen. We had to work a lot of bugs out of the car.
Yeah, so what sets Thursday Thunder apart from other types of racing that you might have done over your career, and where do you hope to go in your racing career?
I don't know. Thursday Thunder is good for learning, getting into it. I'd love to race a pro stock at some point.
But you're in no hurry. A couple more years at Thursday Thunder. You're in what they call the JV division.
Yeah. Hopefully a few more years of this to get more comfortable in the car.
Now this number 18 is absolutely immaculate. Talk
you.
about some of the sponsors and the people that help you make this happen.
My dad's company, On the Level Construction, that's my best sponsor. He does everything for me. We got Parker, Excavation and Land Development. He's a good help. He just made a bet with him. Every time I win, I get $100. So
who got you that deal?
You did.
That's right, $100 for every time you put it in victory lane.
And then Wakita Electric.
Yeah, so no, that takes a lot of people to help, and it's neat when you can help a young kid, and you got a great support system, great fan support system, and really looking forward to coming down to Beech Ridge and watching you as you got 11 races this year, and a couple of wins, and to see where the points pay out, and just keep improving as a young driver. Is that what the ultimate goal is?
For sure. Can't wait for this year.
Definitely one to watch at Thursday Thunder in the JV division. Number 18, Devin McConaughey. Now we're going to catch up with a name. The Johnson name. The Johnson name is synonymous with Beech Ridge, has been for years. So many Johnsons have walked through those gates and stood in victory lane. And I'm going to throw it over to Amy, who's going to catch up with one of the Johnson family members that races Thursday Thunder.
Thank you, Steve. And we're here now with Ed Johnson, another Thursday Night Thunder driver. And you're switching things up a little bit this season, going from the Mad Bomber division to racing in the Varsity Beetlebugs. So could you tell us a little bit about the decision behind that and what you're looking forward to most this season?
I wanted to go fast. I heard these things are faster, so I'm going to give that a try. Yeah, I'm hoping to at least hit some top threes. I'd like to get a check. I got one from Eddie Wallace now. I need another one from someone else.
And with the addition of you and Ben, we were talking about, there's going to be a few more drivers this season, so it might be a little more than a standard 2 that we had every week. So that'll add a little bit more to the competition on Thursday night as well.
Yes, absolutely. I'm still going to be involved with the Mad Bombers. My oldest son Brandon, he races in the Mad Bombers, so I'll still be involved with that. So it'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
And can you tell us a little bit about the work that went into the season? I know this thing behind you, the 54, is named Lucille.
Yes.
So what's the? Do you have any reasoning behind that name, and what went into it?
It's a Walking Dead thing, and Lucille, the baseball bat. So I'm a big fan of Walking Dead. So, but I figured it'd be unique. I got to name all my toys. Every race car I've ever had, I named it. So I had to name this one Lucille.
And another cool thing about you is that people tow their cars with truck and. You tow yours in on your nice little blue Jeep that you got going there, so that makes you stand out a little bit when you pull into the pits on Thursday.
Oh, absolutely. My little topless, doorless Jeep pulling this little Honda, all kinds of fun.
Do you ever get looks on the road, like people like, what's going on over there?
Yeah, I've had a few. Can't believe I'm hauling a car with a little Jeep, but it works.
And not too many stickers like we were talking about here on your car, but who are some of the sponsors and people that you want to thank for helping you get started for this season?
Really, it's a family affair. So we have Johnson Family Properties. My Aunt Bonnie helps me out a lot. My grandparents help me out a lot. So, yeah, Johnson Family Racing for years.
And keeping a tradition alive in 2018, and we look forward to seeing how you do this season.
All right, thank you very much.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing. seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation. Last year, 1 out of every 3 campers sold in Maine came from my dealerships. Why? Low prices, a no-pressure sales process, and a great selection of travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, motorhomes, even horse trailers. Forget about MSRP. We start thousands below that. We take most anything in on trade that we don't have to feed. We're just regular guys and gals in jeans and sneakers selling millions of dollars worth of great stuff.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Wiscasset Speedway is back, and we have the cure for your need for speed. Maine's biggest and fastest proudly presents 8 featured divisions, including Pro Stocks, late models, 4-cylinder Pro Stocks, modifieds, and more. Plus special features throughout the season, including the Nell Car Legends, the Wicked Good Vintage Racers, the NEMA Midgets, Enduros, and more. All this fun, all this excitement, all for just $5. Wiscasset Speedway, west on the road, Wiscasset. Online at Facebook and WiscassetSpeedway.com.
Ignition won't turn? Wait, don't tow it. It may just be a one key. Hi, I'm Jim Broadhurst, owner of eKeys for Cars of Saco. At eKeys for Cars, we'll diagnose your problem over the phone and give you a firm quote. No bait and switch here. Whenever or wherever you're stuck, eKeys for Cars will come to you. Call eKeys for Cars in Saco, the fast, affordable fix for your car key and lock needs.
Mainely Motorsports, brought to you by
Scott's Recreation. Whether you're thinking about your first camper or looking to upgrade your current one, Scott's Recreation can help you. Get both our Route 202 Manchester and our Route 4 Turner locations and online at scottsrecreation.com.
Welcome to Mainely Motorsports.
To order a copy of this show, send a check or money order for $15, including shipping and handling to Mainely Motorsports, 2 Main Street, Suite 17-103, Biddeford, Maine, 04005. And please add the show number in the description of the show.
Well, welcome back to Mainly Motorsports, and as you can see in our opening segment, what a great time was had by all down at Bentley Saloon. And a couple of tracks that we're really focusing on this week on the show: Star Speedway, Lee USA Speedway. Always a big supporter of that show, big supporter of what Bentley does there at Bentley Saloon. And we traveled to both tracks this past weekend over to Star Speedway. We've been there a couple times. We've yet to catch the Super Modifieds in action. And this week we went down and focused on the Super Modifieds. And man, they put on a whale of a show. Those quarter-mile tracks with those winged cars. And this year, Wiscasset Speedway is going to get introduced to them as the new tour is going to be in effect up there August 11th. So a chance to see them on Maine's fastest track. So enjoy this piece, and thank you to Sean Barnaby for going down and putting it together with the Star Super Modifieds. And congratulations to a first-time winner.
you nailed down your first career 350 super modified win tonight. Tell us how you feel.
Yeah, I didn't think they were. I thought they were pretty close behind me, but I guess not. But yeah, the car was not the best throughout the day, but then we got it, did a couple changes, and did out pretty good. I can't thank my dad enough. Western Glass, Essex Seafood, Northeast Metal Technology, Ryan Gas Electric, New England Motor Racing Supply, my grandfather, my Uncle Eddie, and most importantly, my Uncle Richard. Being able to put this car together and over the winter and did pretty good with it so far. Thank you.
All right, you got it down here tonight. Career win number 1, Jim Battle in car number 14.
The world's fastest motorsport returns to Epping, 4th of July weekend. See 300-mile-an-hour drag racing live and up close. Kids 12 and under are free. Bring the whole family and celebrate our nation's independence at the NHRA New England Nationals. July 6th through 8th at New England Dragway. Get tickets early and save at nhra.com/tickets.
Hi, I'm Johnny Wolf. Here at 21st Century Motors, we've been in business since 1972 and we take pride in our work. We have a large selection of pre-owned vehicles that are clean and ready. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. We're experts at getting your car financed, whether you have good, bad, or no credit. We purchase vehicles several times a week, so there's always plenty to choose from. Come on in and make a deal today at 21st Century Motors in Gorham or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
Don't deal with just anybody to seal coat your driveway or business this season. Call Black Magic. They bring over 20 years of experience in seal coating and crack filling. Black Magic's skilled team makes sure the job is always done right, on schedule with quality workmanship at a fair price. Protect your investment in your driveway by getting it sealed with Black Magic.
Ooh, Black Magic. My name is Scott. This is Devin. We're the owners of Black Magic Seal Coating. Let us earn your business today. You'll be glad you did.
For a trusted name in residential and commercial site work in the southern Maine area, call Peter Pettit Excavating. We can handle everything from the complete house lot to those nasty water and sewer line repairs.
Septic systems are another area that we specialize in. During the snow season, Pettit Excavating has the equipment to handle any size job.
And when the race season arrives, be sure to follow the number 7 Hewitt's Family Restaurant Chevrolet on the past Super Late Model Tour.
Call 207-282-9305 to get the job done right. That's Peter Pettit Excavating.
And we are back at the Bentley's All Eras Race Car Show here with Bob Guptill. June 24th, you got something big coming up, the New England Short Track Showdown. You're going to have the Granite State Pro Stock Series, obviously the Northeast Mini Stock Tour, Street Stocks as well, and then a Valenti Mod. So it's going to be a big show going on at New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Yeah, it's the second year we've done it. Really excited to give back to the smaller teams that support all the New England racetracks that come out and support shows like this. Get to run on the big NASCAR track. It's great to see them fulfill their dreams, and last year I got to do victory lane interviews, and just to see the expressions on the drivers' faces when they win the race at Loudon in a street stock or a mini stock or a modified or a pro stock. It's great, just to be a part of fulfilling dreams for all the drivers and to promote such a great event at such a great facility that's right in our backyard. So.
And another thing that's good about it, Steve and I were talking about this the other day on the show, is that opposed to having the main event be on a Saturday, it's going to be on a Sunday this year. And that gives drivers from, like we say, Granite State Pro Stock Series, drivers that race on Saturday nights at their racetracks to come give it a go on Sunday at New Hampshire.
Yeah, this will give everybody, your weekly street stock competitors or mini stock competitors, if they run Oxford or Wiscasset or Beech Ridge, then come on over Sunday. We have practice Sunday, heat Sunday, and feature Sunday. So it's great for competitors. It's great for fans. If they've never been to Loudon, want to bring the family, it's a much cheaper ticket than a NASCAR race or something like that. It's not near as crowded or rowdy or anything like that. So it'll be a great time for families to come on out and see the races. Root on all your local heroes. We have, I think, drivers from every local track in New England that are racing. So if you come to the race, you'll be able to root for someone that you see at your home track. So.
And then you've been doing a lot of marketing for tickets for the event. I know today here at Bentley's you're handing out $10 offs as well. So what are some things that you've done to kind of hype up the event, but also help families that want to come to the racetrack that day?
Yeah, we're giving $10 off coupons to front gate tickets. We also offer an online pass that if you go on before June 8th, it's a discounted price. If you miss the discounted price, feel free to shoot me a message or go to the New England Short Track Showdown Facebook page. We'll mail you some of the $10 off coupons. We want everyone to use those. We want everyone to appreciate what we're doing for them and come on and save some money. And with the $10 off coupon, it's only a $20 front gate ticket, so it's one of the cheapest big events in New England you can go to.
All right, well, we look forward to big weekend events coming up, and looking forward to seeing those little cars out there on the track at New Hampshire.
Yeah, thank you. I can't wait to see it. Mini stocks and street stocks at 120, 130 mile an hour is something that everyone needs to see in their life once. So.
And you heard Bob Duckel talk about the Short Track Showdown, Modifieds, the Grand Estate Pro Stock Series, Northeast Mini Stock Tour, and the Strictly Stocks, or Street Stocks. It's going to be in action right there on the Magic Mile, June 24th, all under one roof. Going to be a fantastic time, New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Everybody's dream is to get on the Magic Mile. When that track opened back up in the early 1990, that's where everybody wanted to spend a Sunday afternoon racing or a Saturday afternoon racing, and Bob Guptill stepped up along with Jack Bateman, Mike Parks, and the competitors of the other series, and really make this happen for these guys. So really be exciting. We'll be down there bringing you highlights. Going to be a great opportunity. This year the event's on Sunday, June 24th, so it's your opportunity to support your local short tracks on Friday night or Saturday night, and then run on down to from Star Speedway, go to New Hampshire on Sunday. From Lee USA Speedway, go to New Hampshire. Beechridge, Oxford, Wiscasset. I'm sure you're going to have one of your fan favorites or a friend that's going to be in competition down there. Get out and support them, and support Bob Guptill and what they're trying to do. So we'll be there. Going to be a good time. June 24th. Practice on the 23rd if you want to go down and check it all out. You can go online, contact Bob. Like you said, get tickets and be a part of another historical weekend over there at the Magic Mile. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the other track that we traveled to this past weekend.
Hello, this is John Force, and you're watching Mainly Motorsports. Come see me at the NHRA New England Nationals, July 6th through the 8th. New England Dragway. Be there.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Football fans, have we got a deal for you? VIP Tour and Charter Bus Company is offering round-trip transportation to Gillette Stadium to watch the New England Patriots make another run for the Super Bowl. Ride in style knowing we're doing the driving. So if you've got a ticket, we've got your ride. It doesn't get any better than that. Just log on to VIPChartercoaches.com, click on the Browse Book Tour button, and book your trip today. It's that simple. Relax and leave the driving to us, and we'll leave the tailgating to you.
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your Maine returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Pat Man himself, just letting you know that Pat Man's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
Welcome back to Mainly Motorsports. We traveled down Friday night, Lee USA Speedway. I know they've already had the Governor's Cup race earlier on in the spring, but Friday night was their traditional opening night for their new regime, the Wren family. Joe Bassett still in charge. A lot of familiar faces. The night didn't go off without a hiccup. First time, new ownership, some different management positions. The night got off, I don't want to say to a rough start, but it didn't flow as fluently as they had hoped. But I'm going to tell you, I was there, and I saw great racing, and those race car drivers and teams really did a phenomenal job. So for the little hiccups they had with the time and getting the cars lined up and then losing the PA on the front stretch halfway through the first event, didn't matter. Great night of racing. I encourage you all to get down to Lee USA Speedway at some point during the year. Pick one of the nights that the tours are in town, the Pro All-Star Series, the Grand Estate Pro Stock Series, Modified Racing Series, ISMA, AC's been there. One of the few tracks in all of New England that has every touring division show up at one time or another during the year, not to mention the big event at the end of the year, Oktoberfest. And if you were there the other night, you know what I'm talking about when I tell you you witnessed some great racing, side-by-side battles for the lead in the late models and the street stocks. A valiant charge in the super modifieds just to come up a little bit short. Ironman using lap traffics to take the lead. Pure stocks, you know, continuing to grow. And the street stocks, I mean, some heavy hitters all through New England racing that street stock division. So we're really excited to spend some time down there this year on Friday nights. And I encourage all of our viewers to get down there and check it out and see what the Wren family's doing to continue the tradition that the McDonald's were doing. So enjoy the highlights from 6 divisions of feature action this past weekend over there at Lee USA Speedway.
Hi, I'm Scott from Scott Recreation. Last year, 1 out of every 3 campers sold in Maine came from my dealerships. Why? Low prices, a no-pressure sales process, and a great selection of travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, motorhomes, even horse trailers. Forget about MSRP. We start thousands below that. We take most anything in on trade that we don't have to feed. We're just regular guys and gals in jeans and sneakers selling millions of dollars worth of great stuff.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Hi, I'm Andy Austin with exciting news about a new division of Beech Ridge Motor Speedway designed to bring new people to weekly racing. Here's series founder Dan Wolf.
Thanks, Andy. Our goal was to create cheap, easy-to-build race cars. Bone stock production cars with a simple 4-point roll cage and proper safety equipment.
We've named them the 21st Century Motors Street Devils. Our 2017 rulebook and schedule are available at beechridge.com and at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
The future of auto racing has always been street car divisions because of the low cost.
Some folks are building cars and sharing the driving duties. There's even an all-star car to allow celebrities to try out the Street Devil and a 2-seat driver's ed car so you can take a few laps.
Get information about our mentor program, low-cost safety equipment, roll cage kits, and videos on how to build one at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
So, form a team, build a car, and come join us this summer as we kick off the 21st Century Motors Street Devil Division at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway.
The world's fastest motorsport returns 4th of July weekend. It's the NHRA New England Nationals, July 6th through 8th at New England Dragway. Celebrate our nation's independence. Get tickets early and save at nhra.com/tickets.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Wiscasset Speedway is back, and we have the cure for your need for speed. Maine's biggest and fastest proudly presents 8 feature divisions, including Pro Stocks, late models, 4-cylinder Pro Stocks, modifieds, and more. Plus special features throughout the season, including the Nell Car Legends, the Wicked Good Vintage Racers, the NEMA Midgets, Enduros, and more. All this fun, all this excitement, all for just $5. Wiscasset Speedway, west on the road, Wiscasset. Online at Facebook and WiscassetSpeedway.com.
Ignition won't turn? Wait, don't tow it. It may just be a one key. Hi, I'm Jim Broadhurst, owner of eKeys for Cars of Saco. At eKeys for Cars, we'll diagnose your problem over the phone and give you a firm quote. No bait and switch here. Whenever or wherever you're stuck, eKeys for Cars will come to you. Call eKeys for Cars in Saco, the fast, affordable fix for your car key and lock needs.
Hi, I'm Johnny Wolf. Here at 21st Century Motors, we've been in business since 1972 and we take pride in our work. We have a large selection of pre-owned vehicles that are clean and ready. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. We're experts at getting your car financed, whether you have good, bad, or no credit. We purchase vehicles several times a week, so there's always plenty to choose from. Come on in and make a deal today at 21st Century Motors in Gorham or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
Mainely Motorsports, brought to you by
Four Seasons Synthetic. See them for all your AMSOIL product needs. Welcome back to Mainly Motorsports, and do not forget, June 22nd, Mainly Motorsports Night down at the Portland Sea Dogs. We've got some sponsorship packages still available. Can't thank Mayetta Towing enough. Waldo's General Store. Got some other ones that we'll announce next week that are stepping up. Buying a sponsorship package for $1,000, which includes your PA announcements, your logo on the scoreboard periodically throughout the game, 50 tickets for you to distribute to your employees or your customers. Not to mention 500 of your $1,000 sponsorship package goes directly to the Special Olympics of Maine. So we've been selling some tickets. I encourage you to reach out to me. We're going to have some race cars on display. And I want to make a really good first impression so they invite us back next year and we continue to grow this event to use it for a great fundraiser for Special Olympics, but also use it for a crossover between motorsports and baseball. So you're always looking to introduce new fans to your sport. Can't thank Ray Jacques from Brazzuto's Inc. as they've stepped up to also help us out. So we have sold 3 sponsorship packages. My goal at the beginning, and I always set high and buy high, sell low. My goal was 20. Not going to reach that goal, but I still have a goal in mind. I'd like to make a generous donation to the Special Olympics of Maine. We're going to have some race cars there. We're going to have some go-karts on display, the next generation. So it's an opportunity. I encourage you to get your tracks involved. Call me up, say, hey, I'll buy 10 tickets, $90. $3 from every ticket goes directly to the Special Olympics of Maine as well. So if you're not in position to, say you're a small business, say, man, I can't spend $1,000. Maybe you could spend $100 or $90 on tickets and make your donation that way, and then pass it out to some employees or some of your very loyal customers. So please reach out to me via Facebook, text message, phone call, and tell me, hey, I want to be involved in this. What do I got to do? How can I help out? Buy a ticket, buy a couple tickets, buy like I said, buy a stack of tickets, 10 tickets for $90, and of that $90, $30 goes directly to the Special Olympics of Maine. So it's your way of chipping in and helping out. So when you see this, 1 week left. So let's make it happen as we've partnered up with the Special Olympics of Maine and Mainly Motorsports to try to do a lot with them this year and raise some funds as they look forward and give these athletes at the games and just give them opportunities that you and I take for granted, and really looking forward to doing all we can this year. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. We're going to wrap up this week's show, same place we started it, Bentley Saloon, with a guy that understands the sport, understands how to take care of sponsors. And when you hear from where he came from to be a part of this, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Hello, this is John Force, and you're watching Mainly Motorsports. Come see me at the NHRA New England Nationals, July 6th through the 8th, New England Dragway. Be there.
Hi, I'm Andy Austin with exciting news about a new division of Beech Ridge Motor Speedway designed to bring new people to weekly racing. Here's series founder Dan Wolf.
Thanks, Andy. Our goal was to create cheap, easy-to-build race cars. Bone stock production cars with a simple 4-point roll cage and proper safety equipment.
We've named them the 21st Century Motors Street Devils. Our 2017 rulebook and schedule are available at beechridge.com and at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
The future of auto racing has always been street car divisions because of the low cost.
Some folks are building cars and sharing the driving duties. There's even an all-star car to allow celebrities to try out the Street Devil and a 2-seat driver's ed car so you can take a few laps.
Get information about our mentor program, low-cost safety equipment, roll cage kits, and videos on how to build one at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
So, form a team, build a car, and come join us this summer as we kick off the 21st Century Motors Street Devil Division at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway.
Football fans, have we got a deal for you? VIP Tour and Charter Bus Company is offering round-trip transportation to Gillette Stadium to watch the New England Patriots make another run for the Super Bowl. Ride in style knowing we're doing the driving. So if you've got a ticket, we've got your ride. It doesn't get any better than that. Just log on to VIPChartercoaches.com, click on the Browse Book Tour button, and book your trip today. It's that simple. Relax and leave the driving to us, and we'll leave the tailgating to you.
Wiscasset Speedway is back, and we have the cure for your need for speed. Maine's biggest and fastest proudly presents 8 feature divisions, including Pro Stocks, late models, 4-cylinder Pro Stocks, modifieds, and more. Plus special features throughout the season, including the Nell Car Legends, the Wicked Good Vintage Racers, the NEMA Midgets, Enduros, and more. All this fun, all this excitement, all for just $5. Wiscasset Speedway, west on the road, Wiscasset. Online at Facebook and WiscassetSpeedway.com.
Well, welcome back to Mainly Motorsports. As we wrap up this week's edition of Mainly Motorsports from Bentley's All-Eras Car Zone right here at Bentley Saloon, here's a guy that gets it. The guy that does a lot with the sport, a lot of promotion up at Speedway 95, but realizes how important being at Bentley's for a car show would be to his sponsor, Twisted Tea, and travel all the way up, not up, from up in the Bangor area to come down here and support the show, support Speedway 95, but obviously give a little back, something back to your sponsor.
Yeah, that's what it's all about nowadays. You know, Steve, you got to help the guys that help you. You got to help them. And Twisted Tea has been great to me and my crew and my driver for the last 5 years. You know, and we got bigger and better things coming. And Bentley's is one of the top Twisted Tea sellers in all of New England. So they asked me to come, and it was a no-brainer. This is our 3rd year here. We love coming down. It's a great atmosphere, and it's a great show.
Yeah, it is, and it makes it tough. It's the middle of the week, you know, so let's face it, it's not easy, but to come down, you got Twisted Tea on the car, you know, the IGA, the Hometown Foundation, the Dream Ride, you know, so you got a lot going on this summer beyond racing.
Yeah, you know, we got involved with IGA this year, and it's been great. We're doing some car shows for them. We're raising money for the Special Olympics, and as you know, we raise money every year for the Maine Veterans Homes, which these guys and gals really need our help. But yeah, we're busy. You know, we want to do any time I can take the car and put it on display, and show the people, show my sponsors what it means to me for them to help me, because without them, we can't do it.
No, absolutely. And you talked about the Special Olympics and all that, and something we got going on. We're heavily involved with the Special Olympics. June 22nd, Mainly Motorsports Night at the Portland Sea Dogs. Your chance to come see some race cars on display, this car will be on display, as well as a few other cars. And then we'll also, we got tickets. You can buy tickets off me. You can buy them online, and all the proceeds go, or part of the proceeds go to the Special Olympics of Maine. So that's pretty cool. So we really appreciate it, and giving back, and that's something you're all about.
Yeah, it is. And this year, as you know, I do the food. I own King's Concessions. I do the food at Speedway 95, and I have a food trail where we do a lot of shows. And this year, Steve, every sale, I don't care if you come buy a soda, if you buy one hot dog, we're taking 50 cents. 25 cents is going to the Special Olympics, and 25 cents is going to the Maine Veterans Homes. And already we're over $500.
No, that's awesome.
And you know me, I'm a week-to-week guy. I could put the money in my pocket, but we need to help our veterans, and we need to help the Special Olympians. And we're going to have a Special Olympian Day at Speedway 95. We're not sure of the day yet, but I've been working with Ray, and it's all about the veterans. And of course, we do the Aikido race and the Paul Bunyan 150 up there at Speedway at the end of the year. And it's looking. I've been at this 32 years. I've been the guy that's gone week to week. I've siphoned gas out of the race car to get home in my truck, and it's finally paying off the hard work and dedication, what we do to our sponsors. And we're going to have a good year. Next year's even looking better.
No, that's awesome. So we thank everybody that brought their cars, came down to participate, came down to be a spectator here at Bentley's All Eras Car Show. Appreciate them supporting us and everything they do, and we hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Mainly Motorsports.
Got to thank this guy too. He does a lot for the sport and a lot for the state of Maine. He does a good job.
Thanks, Chuck.
Yeah, no problem.